Hey there, happy Tuesday, everybody. I want to talk to you about being tolerant and how sometimes we tolerate things that we really shouldn't. And a lot of times we call it us being the bigger person or saying, hey, it doesn't affect me. It's okay. You know that they do that. It doesn't bother me. I know who I am. I know where I stand. I'm going to encourage you to look at that and really rethink that. You know, it doesn't matter if it's your kid, it doesn't matter if it's your spouse, it doesn't matter if it's your coworker, it doesn't matter if it's your neighbor. You don't have to just tolerate somebody's behavior. And you sit there and you say it doesn't affect you, but it does. You know, you see people all the time and they're upset when they go to work. They're upset when they go into the store. They're upset when they wake up. They've tolerated something. They've attached themselves to a mood that they're unaware of because they're quote unquote tolerating. You guys, anything that causes you to have to spend extra energy just to be okay or to get past the mood, you're tolerating it. Stop tolerating it. I'm not telling you to go around and pick a fight for everybody who ticks you off and say, I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not talking about that. Let me ask you something. If it was 0 degrees outside and there was snow up to the middle of your door, would you stand outside just so you could say, I had to tolerate it? Or would you take your butt inside where it's warmer, where it's safe, where you know that it's a better environment, where it can protect your energy, where it can be a safe surrounding for you? Or would you tolerate losing all the feeling in your body, getting frostbite, dying in the snow? Would you tolerate that? You wouldn't. So this is what I want you to do. Be aware of what you're tolerating. Be aware of what mood you're in. And is it because you're tolerating something? Is somebody annoying you? Is somebody being partial with you? Are you just dealing with somebody's behavior because you don't want to be quote unquote the bad guy? You don't want to bring up things. You don't want to ruffle feathers. You don't want to stop doing that. Because you have to understand that if it's not worth tolerating, it's not worth having in your life. It's not. I think it's amazing how we can be mad at somebody in a drive-thru for not putting ketchup in the bag. We can be mad at somebody in the checkout for not saying hello, goodbye, or thank you, or any of that. But yet, we don't hold ourselves accountable for the things in our life that we're tolerating that are no good for us. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh, because you don't want to seem that you're being moody or that you're being somebody who is sticking up for themselves. I'm not asking you to be rude about it. I'm not asking you to be ugly, quote unquote, about your mood. What I'm asking you to do is be aware of what you're tolerating in your life. If you woke up, if you got up and you were upset this morning, how could you start out that way knowing that every day is a gift? It's because you're holding on to something that you're tolerating. You guys, stop. It's tearing you apart. Don't tolerate the unnecessary. And you have a choice, right? You can stand in it, like the example about standing in the snow and losing your limbs. Or you can decide to make a change. Stop tolerating what is taking you and tearing you apart. Stop. And remember, every day, the reason we don't tolerate unnecessary things is because we're born for greatness. I can, I will, I'm worth it. It's something you need to remind yourself of every day. Thanks for tuning in.